place, man.
Very
Crazy
crazy.
place. See, we investigated this place once before, a long time ago. What was it, about 5 years ago or so?
Something
Something
like
like that. And we were limited to where we went the first time because of there were some guests there and we had to keep it a little low or whatever. But this time we had the full run of the mill. The last time we went there, Lonnie and I were in the front upper room. I can't remember what they call the room to save my life. I really can't.
No, that's usually where the most activity happens.
Usually, I mean, the first time we done this, we were getting K2 spikes just off the meter. Lonnie and I started in this upper room. And what we did in this upper room was we went up and we started a K2 session. We were being recorded. It seemed pretty decent at first. There wasn't much going on. But let me tell you what's going on with this room. They would say that they would see the way the bed is sitting, you could actually, it's really high. I mean, Lonnie said on it,
Yeah.
It looks like a kid whacking with
Yeah,
his feet.
I had to jump on the bed just to get on it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a big bed. It's a huge bed. But they would see someone would be sitting on the bed and they'd feel like someone would sit next to them. And actually, the last time we were there, we had a DVR set, and it was a really bad DVR system.
Yeah.
It was a really cheap system before we really got out and expanded in our equipment. But you can actually see from one of the DVR systems, we don't have that footage no more because we had lost it with the computer when it went down as well. But you could see someone on that DVR look like the bed would sit down. So I mean that's just one thing we caught then. And they would say sometimes that they would be unmade. They would go in, they'd make it, they'd go out and do another room, come back in to check it, and the bed would be unmade, like there'd never even been anything with it. What were you getting the last time you were there?
Last time we were there, all I'd really got, and the other K2s we got, was just like a little bit of cold spot in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I felt that time, in that room.
Right. But it was very active. I mean, and the K2 is the main reason Lonnie and I went up there the first one. We were the first one to investigate that. But this time, we had some K2 hits again, but we're not sure if it was from my iPhone or not, because I would turn the iPhone on, and when I would turn it on, the K2 meter would just go off the meter again. It would just blow up. But then when I'd turn it off, it'd still be blowing up. I could definitely go to sleep.
Yeah.
Definitely in this room.
That baby and I could sleep on until you rolled off on the floor. That kind of fall probably kill you.
How'd you ever do in isolation?
We're enjoying that cellar.
Put it in here before drinking the Slim Fast.
Find out which one of those ladders works.
So during the walkthrough today, someone was touched. She had thought it was actually a spider web or a cobweb, and there's no cobwebs there. That's what it felt like, so it's a neat experience.
Yeah. Yeah, last time we was here, we got some good EVPs.
Mm-hmm. We did. Down in the cellar was a really good one. I think there was some somewhere in
On
the
the stairway.
I was kind of disappointed in the Daniel Boone room last time because we really didn't get anything.
Yeah. Which I guess depends on how many of what you got here.
Pretty sure.
You know. They may be in the cellar messing with jar right now. Well, knows we'll hear. Leaving the cellar.
I started screaming over and I said, I quit.
Go down here. Go my Slim Fast.
Slim Fast. I really don't want to do this, but we'll have to leave in a little while and have another team up. And they'll be just as nice as we are. We hate to do that, but we will have to leave within the next 5 or 10 minutes unless you let us know that you're here. I'm getting hits. Are you picking see them?
Mm-hmm.
It's in this area here. Could you do that again? My phone would have anything to do with it. Maybe. I can't distinguish if it's my phone or not. Can you? It seemed like it wasn't. It wasn't. Do you like this in my hand? It is a phone. You do? Oh, you do? It's neat, isn't it? Do you like when I turn it on? It even shows you the time. Do you see the time? It's 11:18. Would you like me to turn it back on again and let you see it? Take it into the red if you would. You don't want to see it again? I'll turn it on again. I don't mind a bit. There, see? Do you like that? It's in the red now.
It might pick your phone up.
I think it is my phone. Because when I take it near it, see? It is my phone. It's picking my phone up. Now it's not though.
You think it'd be more consistent than that, wouldn't you?
It would be.
Because your phone would pick it up every time.
Think it's picking up the light from it?
Trying to see if that's it. Might be the light.
I think we just debunked it.
Yep.
Once it does sometimes, sometimes it doesn't.
I'm not sure. I'd almost say it's picking up your phone.
It's the
for
phone.
most
It's
part.
got to be the phone, yeah. It's still not doing it though. It's the... I don't know. That's enough to tell me that I don't think it's communicating with this stuff.
Mm.
It's my phone. I believe it is. Saw it here first? I mean, we're not sure about that, if that's what was causing it or not, but it's enough to say, for me personally, that it was the iPhone.
Well, that. Also, though, we put it on the bed away from your iPhone and it went off a few times.
That is true too.
So,
That is true too.
Turn this EMF. Put the K2 right in the bed. Let's look over here.
This is not big enough. You should probably got a really good flashlight for that.
don't you have your seat on the bed?
Oh, I see that you're going near the bed because I see the lights lighting up.
Can you make it light up to the red?
The camera person was filming us, and we kept hearing a knocking or a tapping. What would you describe it as?
More of a knocking. It was like a knocking noise.
Yeah, it was pretty loud.
We thought it was on the window.
Yeah, because I was like, "Is that on the window?" And then the camera person, she finally decided to turn around and look. But what had happened, she knew where it was coming from. It was directly behind her in the bathroom, the way the bedroom's set up. So she turned around and started going through there. And Lonnie got up to come with us to come and look at it. So I followed as well, but still never could explain the tapping. It was just the wildest thing on that.
I never saw nothing, so nothing that could make that noise.
Yeah, but it was very clear, and I mean, I think you can even hear it on the recordings that we have. Is that a pecking on the window? Is that what that was?
Okay, do that bathroom again.
Are you picking up anything in there?
No.
But that's just one of our themes. My favorite part of the night. Lonnie here's always been a skeptic, okay? Not really that he didn't believe, but he had never seen anything or never experienced anything personally, I guess you can say. That's changed this time, hasn't it?
Yes, I went in the mill as a skeptic and came out as a more of a believer than before. Because we were doing our investigation down in the basement, or the cellar, whatever the heck you want to call it. And the way our chairs are facing is I'm pointing this way, and Neil's pointing this way, and my hair's pulled back in a ponytail, and something's pulling the hairs on my neck. So we decide after 3 times of doing it, or 2, that if it does it again, me and Neil switch seats and see if we can get it to match with this hair. So he does it again, and like I said, I'm still skeptical. It could just be the way my hair's pulled back, pulling itself. So we switch seats, and as we switch seats, we wait a few more minutes. And as we're sitting there, I get the feeling, and it's not a light touch, it was an actual feeling of a hand grabbing my shoulder. And from that point, I came up out of my seat. So at that point, something grabbed the back of my neck. And I was thinking, where my hair was pulled back, that or a spider was biting me.
I originally thought it might have been a spider as well. You just don't know because it is, a cellar. So we wanted to make sure what it was. But as you can see, I took the flashlight and I was looking around just to make sure because you never know if spiders are around or not.
Exactly. Where it's so dark in there, I couldn't see if there was webs behind me or what. So it kind of freaked me out. And as you can see, I get a little bit more nervous at this point because I'm getting touched and my hair's getting pulled.
Well, I mean, what did you think it was at first? What was your first thought?
At first, I thought it was either because where my hair's pulled back, it was pulling itself, or like I said, a spider had bit me.
Oh, jeez.
So, and no one wants to be bit by a spider.
Yeah, I can see you're still looking around. You're kind of freaking out a little bit.
Exactly. Well, like I said, spider biting you, that's a little dangerous.
Well, especially in this area. I mean, the brown recluse and all this, that's crazy stuff.
Yeah. I don't want my neck to rot off.
Why not?
I'm kind of using it.
Oh, okay. But, yeah, it's just amazing, man. And the crazy thing about this was going on with you, right? I'm feeling some kind of like a weird feeling, I don't know, in my chest. I mean, you'll be able to see here in a moment of what I'm talking about, but it's crazy. But I can't get over watching you. You're like totally just looking around, like freaking out.
Yeah, my nerves are getting a little emotional at that time, per se.
Were you going to cry?
Maybe. I was going to cry. I was going to cry or get very angry.
Wow. Let's see. I think the other time you get touched is coming up soon, right?
Yeah, it's not far from here.
Crazy.
I mean, there's a lot of activity down in the area where we're looking too. Oh,
Yep.
there it goes again.
Yep.
Wow, man.
He said at this point I had thought it was a spider for sure. That's why I'm reaching for webs there.
Right, I see that. And I'm like totally looking too, because I'm like, I don't want to know where around a spider.
Exactly.
Okay? I'm scared of spiders. The one thing I am scared of is spiders.
I'm not scared of them, but I don't want them biting me.
Yeah, it's pretty freaky, man. But at this point, I'm actually telling you, I'm like, listen, if it happens again, we'll change spots and see if it'll pull my hair.
Exactly.
So what'd you think it was originally when you were telling me you thought it was your hair pulled back? What was it?
Well, you know the hair's in the little ponytail holder.
Yeah.
I thought it was pulling itself out of there.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I felt that too. I've had long hair as well,
Yeah.
so I understand totally. And that was my first opinion, actually, too, but I let you have it or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But look at you. You're like totally freaky.
Yeah, I wasn't happy at this point.
And see, if you look here, you look at my hands. I'm trying to describe to you what I'm feeling at
Yeah.
this point. I'm like, I feel this, like, I don't know how to explain what it is. It's just like this weird feeling in my chest and in my body. It's crazy.
Well, I know exactly what you're talking about at that point because I started feeling it right there. Like something was going to cross my stomach.
Yeah, yeah. Is it like a touch going across your stomach, or did it just you felt something?
It's like you felt something, like some kind of
Right.
energy going through you.
Yeah, it was nuts, man. I mean, it was
Exactly.
nuts. So I don't even know.
It was a crazy place to begin with.
It was absolutely nuts. But
I loved
I
it.
enjoyed the place. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
great. It was a great experience.
Yes.
I can't remember for sure when your next one comes up, but it gets you this time, and you're finished, dude. You're done.
Yeah,
You
I'm
just
done-
said,
I'm done with that
Let's change
seat."
seats, man. Let's change seats. But I can tell. Look at you. I have never seen you act like this.
Well, you got to remember, this is the first time I've ever experienced being touched. Every time before this, I've only saw small things, and I'm actually being touched at this point.
Right.
So it's
Look
a
at
it's
you,
a
you
change.
can't even focus in one area.
No.
I'm kind of freaking out a little bit too because I've never seen you act this way. I'm like, dude, he's freaking over here.
We did this for years.
And this is the first time you've done this.
Yeah,
man.
and this is the first time I've been touched. And you've been touched before. I'd never experienced it.
Right. Well, I've been more than touched. Look at you. You're cheesing about something. I can't remember what it was, but
At this point, I don't know.
I think it was just nerves and you're trying to be
Yeah.
funny about something because that wasn't your true smile, man.
No.
That was a forced smile. Is what that was.
Yeah.
See, look at me. See, you see my shoulders? I'm like getting these like cold chills and these feelings. It's just unreal.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's been going on your right side, but this next time was your left side it hit you, right?
I believe so. Yes.
I mean, it's unbelievable. But see, here's the thing: your head's turned sort of a certain way to where it looks like that it might get you from that side, even though if it's going.
Well, you
On
you
your
notice my
right side.
hand there. My nerves are kind of.
Yeah.
My nerves are going at this point.
You're ready to jet. Look at you. You're ready to cut out.
I mean, it's crazy because we were seeing that little bit of light at the end.
Oh, there it is. There it
There it
is. Yeah, and I'm looking again, and at this point, what did you think at this third pool?
I was ready to change seats.
Yeah.
Let it happen to you. Let you experience it.
Yeah, you were out. Look at you. You were out. I'm like, come on, man.
Because if you remember, you look at my neck. There's a red spot on
Well,
my
you'll
neck.
see right here. Check this out right here. You'll see when I'm looking at it. You asked me to look at it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out. And there was a red mark on your neck
Yeah.
where it happened, which was amazing. And then look, you see, I get the chills again. I don't know what it is. It's hard to explain the chills that we were.
And you can't remember, at this point, we cut off the handheld camera because nothing was happening with the handycam going.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Everybody that investigated in here before said that it would, if they turned the camera off, then it would,
It would
start
interact with you more.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
and I'm thinking I'm seeing something back here in the back where the wheel is, where the mill is too.
That's
I mean-
where me and Jared both saw stuff back there.
It's I don't know what it is about that place, man. And see me do that with my face. The thing about it was, I felt like something was with my. I mean, you can't really see I have a beard there, but I do. It's just
Yeah.
my hair tone. But I have a beard there, and it felt like something was like crawling in my beard, or something was pulling at one of my little strands of hair.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. But I obviously dismissed what's going on back there, and we start looking down in the corner again.
Okay, like I said, in the back's where we was getting a lot of the action anyways.
Oh yeah, tons of action.
Is in the back and over toward where the mill
Now
was.
watch this. You jump out of the seat here in a minute, and you just like everything in your lap just goes. You're
Yeah.
like done. See, I think I see something again, so I turn the flashlight on to see because you see black shadows back there all the time. It's crazy.
Yes.
I mean, it's black in there anyway, but this was even more black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I said, this right here is the defining moment of my skepticism
And
becoming
I actually
a
pull
believer.
up my beanie a little bit to see if I can get some more action on my hair.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is. You're done here, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're done. You're like, I'm out, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm out. Look at you. You're already running towards the door. I said towards again.
Yeah.
It's towards, Neil. It's towards.
Well, at this point, like I said, this is the first time I've ever really been touched, and I can't see. I'm picking my stuff back up. I can't see what's touching me, so that's kind of freaky.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You're done, man. You're
Yeah.
done. What you? Yep. I'm out.
To the door I go.
He jumped out of the seat. It was funny.
All the
pretty much,
equipment in
but
my
at the
hands
time-
went to the floor.
Yeah, it was crazy. There was a teddy bear on of the floor, or it was on something in the room. One of the investigators decided to take it and put it on the bed because one of the things they were talking about was children in this this place where we were investigating. They said they had a lot of children's spirits. So we tried to put a teddy bear in each and every location where we had a DVR set up to see if we'd get any reaction. We really did.
That would have.
Very much so. Just a very, very interesting thing. Can't wait to go back, and it's just one of many.
I don't know if I want to go back now.
You don't want to be touched.
Been
again,
touched. Been touched.
right? Okay.